Alright, so luckily we got a lot of gym jokes today. I went to the gym before this. And, what the fuck is going on in the gym locker rooms? I know there's been a million jokes done about it, but it's just disgusting. Like, I go to my friends' gyms, hang out or work out or whatever, fucking, there's tons of hot chicks and shit in there, but I go to mine and it's just like a giant, like, older, Middle Eastern European refugee camp in there. It's just fucking, it's all just like old guys. Like, everyone walks around in the locker room naked. It's like, can you fucking put a towel? Like, I'm terrified to be naked in the locker room. I can't stand it. Like, I don't want anybody to fucking see me. I'm in a towel the whole time. These guys, they're like 80 years old and they just walk around completely fucking naked. It's like, I walked today, it was terrible. It looked like that fucking, that scene from Schindler's List. Remember when they make the fucking Jews run around in a big circle naked? It looks like they all ran in the circle and ran right off the screen into the fucking, our gym and into the fucking locker room. I just walked in and I was like, fuck, man. And I mean, this sounds gross. And you try not to look at this stuff, but you can't help it. I'm looking at this old guy's ass. This guy had to be like 85 years old. And he's just walking around buck naked. I'm like, what the fuck? I wash my hands and I'm seeing him in the mirror. And something so weird was going on. I'm terrified to get old anyways, but I'm looking at the guy's ass. And it was like fucking like, it looked like two Ralph's shopping bags full of water. And they were just kind of like sagging around. And I was like, if you poked it with a fucking pin, like water would go, I was like, God, what the fuck's going on with that guy? It's fucking terrible. Yeah, that's my gym bit. That was another fucking thing I thought of today. Oh yeah, okay. You ever with somebody and like you go to take a shower and they forget to pull the thing down so the water comes out of the faucet and not the shower head, so you get blasted with a really cold blast of like cold water. Like I don't know, especially if it's really bad. You gotta get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and go to work, and you turn it on and it's like, psh, and you're like fuck, like you live with your girlfriend and like just the absolute worst. It could be somebody you love dearly, but the worst goddamn insults could be like, you fucking cunt whore, I hope you fucking cervical cancer. And you fucking turn the water. Nothing gets me more mad. Like, I could be in my mother's own house and the woman that gave birth to me, like, oh, you fucking dirty cunt. A shower bit. See, I had a whole bunch of material ready to go today. I walked around my own house rehearsing it, and it was fucking terrible. I'm like, I got like an hour to come up with something, because I didn't think it was funny. I'm going to try to do a couple jokes about my terrible tattoos. I'm going to start with this one. I hope everybody can see this. That's a snake. This isn't the tattoo you want. Now, I couldn't help getting this because I was more or less born with this. It's a weird thing with my family. My father, all my uncles and shit have this, my cousins, and you're a pussy if you don't get it. So I'm like 18.
The exact same one?
What's that?
The exact same one?
Pretty much. It's a little bit. See, this one's kind of cool because it's traced right off my dad's arm, and I have like biker family and shit like that. So yeah, I get that one, and I go to get it, and I'm nervous as hell. My dad's like a fucking power lifter. He's a big biker guy. So we go to this old tattoo place, and it turns out the guy about to give it to me is this old, like, fucking really well-known, like, manly tattoo guy. And it turns out my dad, like, rode with him back in the day in their Harleys. Fuck. I'm already nervous, you know what I mean? Because I have a bad, like, fucking needle thing. So I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna like, pass out like a complete fucking faggot in this thing. So, they start talking and shit, and, they finally know each other and everything. The tension's building. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucking nervous here. So he makes some like joke. He's like, all right, I gotta shave the hair off your arm and give you the right tattoo. He goes, I might take like a layer of skin off or something. I was like, what? I was like, fuck, what? Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck is going on. It was my first tattoo. So sure enough, they're talking about some kind of manly shit, like fucking waitresses or something. And I fucking pass out, fucking home in the chair, I'm like, oh, this is going great. So I come to, and it turns, I know you can't see it that good, but like, he only got the bottom part of this tail and didn't even get to finish it, fill it in with color. So I like went outside to like try to get it together. And the guy's like, all right, you go out and get some fresh air, come back in, I'll finish it. And I go outside, and I came back in, and I was already, I'm like, this ain't gonna happen. So he sets an appointment like 2 months later, and I'm 18, I'm in high school, and I'm a senior. So I go in, everyone's like, how'd it go? I was like, oh, I didn't make it, man. We'd hit some fucking traffic on the way to get the tattoo. And then I was like, reaching for something in the classroom, someone was like, dude, what is that? And I was like, what? I was like, what? And he was like, what's that on your arm? And they looked, and it looked like, so because it wasn't filled in, it looked like someone geniusly found it looked like a sperm. And look, dude, he's got a fucking sperm tattoo on his arm. And I was like, no, dude, it's a fucking, I can't even defend it with the badass snake because it's so corny. How am I supposed to describe it? This is a fucking cool, tattoo. So I had to walk around like sperm guy. Everywhere I went to school, like, let me see. They were trying to like pull my sleeve up. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And then I finally got it done, and they're all like, Wow, fucking great. You got a snake on your arm. And 1963 fucking tattoo. Everyone's got like tribals and all this kind of shit. And I got this fucking crappy snake. But how much time do I got? Because I keep going on about my fucking Star Wars tattoo. Okay, I'll fill the 1.5 of my Star Wars tattoo. So I walk in this other one. I've never been in this place. This is a couple years, like 2 years later, right? After this horrendous experience. I get this one done, whatever. So I go in this other one completely by myself. It's like 2 o'clock in the day on like a Monday. And I walk in, and who's in there? This big, like, really rotten looking biker guy. He just looks miserable. He's just sitting, it's like fucking 85 degrees out. He's just sitting at his desk. And I got my little rebel fucking symbol on a piece of paper. And I walk in, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get a tattoo. And this guy's just like, I'm like, yeah, I want to get this. And I held this piece of paper. He's like, I go, from Star Wars, it's a rebel tattoo. He just fucking, I don't know why I stayed. He just stared at me. This guy wanted to kill me. So I sit down. He's got this like really like weird like biker bitch wife. And he starts giving it to me, and I fucking pass out again. It was horrendous. And I remember they told me like if I was nervous, I should drink this big like Sobe. But I passed out and I dropped it, and I fucking spilled it everywhere. And I wake up and his shitty wife was like mopping it. And she's like missing teeth. I was so embarrassed. And then I finally get it done. And all the years I've had, like, I go to the beach and shit, I try to. This is the only tattoos I have. And the only people that ever notice are like big, fat, white chicks, or just like nerdy, like gay guys with like Hitler haircuts. Like, oh, you look like you got. I'm like, shit, fuck. But it seems like I'm like with a chick, like this kid, even my girlfriend. It's still like embarrassed. It's like completely backfired. So like, no matter how cool I think I am, I still get my fucking tattoos, and I'm not. That's my story. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Uncle Luke.